Hello everyone, for today's video I have a signature attack themed moveset. If you guys have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be picked for future videos. And of course if you do enjoy these videos and you think they deserve it, please leave a like. So I had a lot of choices for this moveset. For my evasive, I decided to go for the time skip Tremor Pulse because that's what Hit is known for, Super Saiyan because that's the most iconic Saiyan transformation, Super Kamehameha for Goku, Special Beam Cannon for Piccolo, and Kamehameha just for, well, it's the most recognisable attack in Dragon Ball. Tri-Beam because of Tien, and I really do hope we get a very badass Tien moment in the upcoming Universal Survival Arc in Dragon Ball Super. Masenko for Gohan, and Galick Gun for, of course, Vegeta. I did deliberately make this a key-based moveset because I just wanted something that would really work. And because of that, I really should have picked the Super Vegeta transformations, but I just decided to go for Super Saiyan for, you know, it's like I already mentioned, it's the most iconic. Plus I will have the Super Saiyan 3 transformation available if I want to use that, which I do in this video. So here I turn Super Saiyan 3 and that's going to pretty much make him use his golden transformation. But he is running the ×4 Chaos King Kamehameha and Impulse Slash as his two ultimates, which I found very interesting because I haven't really fought anyone online yet who's actually used that attack successfully. So I just thought that was very interesting because it's not really something you just don't see used, which is a bit of a shame considering it's just a very badass looking attack in general, but oh well. So here I get him in the heavy combo, I send him flying down and hit him with the, I think that was the fully charged key volley. I go for the Warp Galick Gun here and he completely wrecks move the ×4 Chaos King Kamehameha. But thankfully, given how much health I have compared to him and the fact I had enough stamina, I decided to use my evasive because, I mean, even if I dropped my guard now, I would be able to survive even if he hit me with the ×4 Chaos King Kamehameha. But from there, I go for the standing one-handed Neo Tri-Beam, which I think looks so badass. So that will be enough to finish that guy off. Let's see what happens as we go into the second fight for this video. So this time, my opponent is running Super Kamehameha, which is a bit typical. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very reliable and a very good ultimate. And Meteor Burst, and off the top of my head, I can't remember if Meteor Burst is a key or a strike ultimate. Realistically, it should be a key ultimate, but given that Spirit Sword is a strike, like, it's literally a sword made of key and it's still a strike ultimate. I don't know why, but I do think Meteor Burst is a key ultimate. So there he went for the tiny, well, just the regular Chaos King Kamehameha Super. I perfect blocked it, and because he had no stamina, that was enough to break his guard. I sent him flying down, go for the Special Beam Cannon, and he does get the stamina reset, but the reason I wanted to show this fight was because I don't know what the hell this guy was doing, but he just continuously tried to go for the homing dash, which takes 1 bar of stamina. And even when he got the stamina reset, I didn't do anything. I didn't have to do anything, and he drained his own stamina. I'm thinking, oh, I mean, come on, man. Like, it's something that does benefit me, yeah, without a doubt, but it's just something that, it just makes my skin, like, not crawl, but it just makes me very irritated because it's like, why would you do something like that? But I did send him flying down, I went for the vanish, I went for the swing kick, then I hit him with the Super Kamehameha, not the final Kamehameha like I was going to say, and that was enough to finish that guy off. So let's see what happens as we go into the third fight for this video. So the next battle, my opponent picks Team Gohan, and I always find it just a bit sad when someone does pick Gohan just because of how much he's been nerfed and destroyed lately in Dragon Ball. Let's hope he gets something like Super Saiyan Rage or a new transformation. Not even that actually, just a few badass moments in the upcoming arc. Let's hope. I have a feeling that he's going to get destroyed. Maybe killed, I don't know, but I do have a feeling he's going to get destroyed by the female legendary Super Saiyan. Let's see what happens. So I did break his guard there, and I sent him flying back after I did enough damage on him. And I charge up the Tri-Beam, but he goes for the Father-Son Kamehameha. I mean, it's one of the worst attacks in the game just because of how slow it is, and I'm actually a bit thankful that it's not available for our created characters, just because, again, it's so slow to use. But yeah, I did break his guard there by going for the homing dash, and considering I did break his guard, I was thinking maybe I could get a stamina reset, but no, I broke my own stamina and now he's kicking my ass. He hits me with the Super Kamehameha, I think it was, so I sent him flying down here and I lock off because he was just too far away, and I got for Super Saiyan 3 and now I'm just waiting for him to come at me. I was trying to look badass here, and I think for the time being while I'm just literally standing still, I think I do. But he's got the full power charge, not maximum, so it's like the second best one I suppose, or the second worst one depending on how you look at it. So he did use that, and he went for Super Saiyan 2, and now he goes for the some Kamehameha again. I use the Harmon Dash to break his guard. And for the time being, I do look a bit cool, I think, I don't know. I go for the triangle standard break there for no reason, I don't know why. Maybe just to send him flying down and hit him with the Super Kamehameha. I was going to go for the special beam cannon there, but I must have messed up and went for the Super Kamehameha again, because you can't block or perfect block the special beam cannon. So if he was thinking that he could block the special beam cannon, then that would have been enough to just finish him off. But of course I messed up and went for the Super Kamehameha twice in a row. So at this point of the fight, I've almost put him away. But I mean, I did mess up a little bit ago, like just about 5 or 10 seconds ago. And I do have an idea on when he's going to go for the back hit, but my timing was just completely off and I just could not get the perfect block, or even just a normal block at all. So there I go for the standard break, and as he charges into me, I did go for the throw, but he just didn't reach me. So I mean, it's great for me because I thought, you know, I've got my standard recharge. He goes for the some Kamehameha there. I tried to break his guard by using the heavy smash, didn't work, so I went for the tremor pulse, and from there I hit him with the Masenko, and finally that'll be enough to finish that guy off. So because, well, like I just said, it was a fun fight. So let's see what happens as we go into the second fight against this player. So of course I picked the same preset, and this time he picked Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but it's the Kaken variation. You can always tell because if he's just picked the normal version, he's going to have Burst Kamehameha, but if it's the Super Saiyan Blue Kaken preset, then he's just going to have the regular Kamehameha, which always felt a bit weird. Like, why didn't they give the better Kamehameha to the better preset? I mean, it's just a bit weird, I don't know. But I did break his guard there, and I go for the special beam cannon, and I just thought this fight was a bit funny because of how bad the connection was. I mean, ultimately it will benefit me, but I just thought it was very funny. Like, I went for the special beam cannon, it hit him, but it took a second to register, and I do believe there's something really funny coming up in a moment, and we'll just have to wait and see. Like, I mean, right here, I went for the Senko, it hit him right in the face, it took damage, but it took a few seconds for it to actually send him flying back. So I just thought that was very funny, but I do wonder if you can get a draw that way. I mean, who knows, hopefully I'll see in the future. But here he essentially flying down and goes for the warp Kamehameha, and there's just no way in hell that was going to hit me, especially given how bad the connection is. So for him it sucks because he's just wasted 3 bars of ki, and I do really want him to use the Super Saiyan Blue Kaken transformation. So to try and maybe encourage him a little, I go for Super Saiyan 1 there. I could go for Super Saiyan 2 if I really want to now, but I did try and hit him with the Tri-Beam, but because he hit me, he cancelled it out, so oh well. Look, I really want to use the Super Saiyan Blue Kaken transformation. I don't know why, but whenever someone uses that with Goku or the Power Pole Pro transformation, because you just don't see them used online, and you never really did, to be fair, which is a bit of a shame. But I did break his guard there, and then I finished him off with the Tri-Beam. I would have gave him a third fight, but given that the connection just really sucked in this fight compared to the first fight I had with him, I did decide to kick him just so somebody else would join. So let's see who that person is as we go into the fourth fight for this video. So as we go into the final fight for this video, my opponent picks the Supreme Kai. Yeah, it's his avatar, he named it Supreme Kai, and I mean it does look like him, like fair play. But he's got Spirit Sword, so I do need to be a bit careful for that, because if that does hit me, that's going to be really bad news for me. I mean, granted, it does take 4 bars of ki to use, but again, it's something I really should be careful about. And right now, I'm really enjoying this fight because the connection is pretty good so far, and he seems to know what he's doing. Plus, he's an Earthling, so I'm thinking he may have the Power Pole Pro transformation, but given that he's playing as the Supreme Kai, in huge quotation marks, then to me, it just makes sense to believe that if he is indeed running a transformation, it's probably potential unleashed. I can't remember if he uses it in this fight. So here, he's going to break my guard with the stamina break, but because I've got under 2 bars of ki, well, barely, then I'm going to get my stamina recovered pretty fast. And I mean, it did suck a bit there because he kind of did a bit of an infinity combo. I mean, that's debatable, whatever, but it is going to suck for him because I do get a perfect block off in a moment, and that's going to put me at just about, well, almost 5 bars of ki. But right now I have 5 bars, almost 6. So because of that, I decided to go for Super Saiyan 3 to really start kicking his ass. So I go for the Kamehameha. I was going to charge it up to maximum so I would walk, but because he was rushing into me, I decided not to. I go for the Super Kamehameha there, expecting him not to anticipate it, and I was right, he fully hits him, you know, full on. I go for the Masenko there, and now I'm thinking, do I want to drop out of Super Saiyan 3 because I've got no ki and no stamina? But given that the match is just barely halfway done, I'm thinking, well, if I take my time, I probably will be able to just finish him off with just some melee attacks. So I go for 2 swing kicks there as he dashes into me to send him flying back, so I have more time to recover my stamina. and went to the clash, so that's going to really help me out because I have pretty much 2 bars of ki now. He goes for the Spoon Sword, and that's going to be the final mistake that he's going to make because, I mean, I understand why he used it because I probably would use that same tactic in certain situations, but given the fact that I had a full bar of stamina, even if it did hit me, I could just use the Tremor Pulse to, you know, get out of it and just block or break his guard. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and that being said, I'll see you next time.